866 Ron Zero Fez. 866 Ron Zero Fez. Steve in Canada.
How's it going today?
I'm doing okay for myself, you know.
Perfect. Great show this morning with Opie. Really liked it.
Really, really fun being on that show today. Very, very light show. And I did have fun. And, I did joke at the end that, I like to do Anthony's show, but I have never been invited.
Oh, well, maybe now you will be.
Yeah.
It's weird.
All right, cool.
It's my fault. I missed this.
To say that.
Yeah, thank you so much. Really, really fun.
I thought it was just kind of, I've always liked the Bennington shows, the ones that you've done. I just found it odd today that Opie came in on the Bennington show, or Bennington came in on the Opie show.
I came in as a guest today on Opie's show.
Uh-huh.
And had a lovely time. Sam was there and the whole gang. It was not a Bennington show. That show is going to be an occasional fill-in show. And I've been having a great time on the Bennington show. I've been having a great time on Unmasked, having a great time on RBI.
Yeah.
Only one show I'm not enjoying so much.
Having time here with us. Ron and Fez show.
I like the Thanksgiving show.
Yeah.
Where I had Dave Attell, Big J, Tom Rhodes, and Puerto Rican rattlesnake, Louis J. Gomez.
The real ass dude. What about like during the week, like Monday through Friday, noon to 3 on Raw Dog? Nothing? This is a thought.
John in Texas.
Something.
Hey, Ronnie B. I guess Michael Phelps is in rehab, and while he was there, his alleged girlfriend came out and said she's a man. You think he's going to dump her when he gets out?
I didn't even know he was in rehab.
No. Chris didn't learn about rehab. He says no. 866 Ron Zero Fez. 866 Ron Zero Fez.
I know I know the Opie show went very well today because it keeps getting pointed out to me either online, or I know even Wiki was like saying how great it was.
Wiki texted me and said we had incredible chemistry.
And I know what that means. I know exactly what that means. It's like Fez has bad chemistry with everybody, and maybe this should be the way things go from now on. And I totally knew something was up today, because after Opie's show, he stopped and talked to me in the hallway about like just holidays and Thanksgiving and stuff, and had like a nice conversation with me. So I totally knew something was up there, because that just doesn't happen anymore. Where Opie stops and talks to me. And as we go into a holiday, I see, the comments online. There was comments yesterday when Tom Rhodes was in here that, can't wait till Fez is gone.
You don't need to keep going online. It's not a good place. You can just stick to emails, and it's okay.
And
if you want, I could cut and paste some of them and mail them to you.
No, thank you.
I could print them out.
Did you just say no spank you?
No,
that would have been hysterical.
I said no, thank you.
Oh, too bad. I would have loved that. Jack, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, Fezzy, why don't you get used to Opie and Ron? Because you're out of there, man.
Oh, don't do that.
See, this is how people want. This is how people want me to have a holiday. They want me to go to Florida and fucking worry about stuff the entire week so I can't enjoy myself. This is or even better, that I should just die.
When are you going to Florida?
Tomorrow.
You're going to miss the shows we're doing next week. The Opie and Ron shows.
I didn't know there was more Opie and Ron shows. I guess if Wiki had. Well, I was like, when I started hearing how Wiki was enjoying it and how Wiki calls the shots around here,
Wiki does call the shots.
I didn't listen any further. I was just getting too anxious and too nervous.
What are you anxious and nervous about?
Because it went really well today, and people decide, like that last caller, decide they're going to just, try to put it in my face to try to hurt my feel. Even though you do something good, they try to hurt me with it.
Fez, can I just tell you something?
Mm-hmm.
There will never, you're so unique, there'll never be another Fez. And you know why?
Why?
He'd be fired immediately. See what I did there? Here's what's really bad about that, because it was a mean joke. But then I look over at Chris, like, like Chris is so...
Chris is hoping for it too.
You know what?
No!
We're all... You know why we're giddy today? Because we're going to be taking a little break. I mean, you will be. I'll be doing the show with Opie next week. But we're going to be taking a little break. And it's going to be nice.
I wondered about that, too, because when I was talking to Opie, he was saying how, oh, you guys are on vacation next week. That's odd. He goes, we're working.
Michael, in Canada, you're on the Run of Fez show.
Ronnie B, great show, man. Hey, I just wanted to know what it was like to actually have a co-host who talked and interacted with you, because it sounded fantastic.
It threw me off.
He's not even fucking curious about that.
No,
he's just bullshitting to try to get me into an angina attack.
I don't let anything happen to your vagina. But I will tell you this. I was thrown off by the lack of dead air. You know what I mean?
Yeah, strange.
And I remember thinking a couple times, where's that awkward comfortability that I love?
That awkward pocket?
Yeah. Nobody wants you to have a vagina attack.
Angina.
Vagina attack is kind of rapey.
You love bringing up rape, don't you?
No, I don't. I'm just pointing that out.
Why do you get weird about stuff, dude? You know everything's fine.
People make me weird. They go out of their way to make me weird.
People love you.
Oh, no. Just go on Twitter, go online, go anywhere.
I'm going to go on Twitter right now. Fez is great. I love when he says things. There's Fez doing his Fez thing. All right, Fezzy.
I don't think those are real tweets.
Bam, 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 bam. Let's go over here to Matt in Winchester Cathedral. Go ahead.
Hey, Ron, I just wonder, are Wiki and Johnny done fighting like mom and dad over who actually made Thanksgiving dinner?
That was really embarrassing for me.
I mean, Wiki's like dad who bought the turkey, and Johnny's like mom who's making everything. They both made it.
Do you know who I told that story to was Steven Van Zandt? I go, Johnny, Hard Rock Johnny, and I told him the story. And he's like, that guy can never go with a bit. He doesn't understand. Bob in Illinois, you're on the Run of Fez show.
Ron Mason, you must be a saint to put up with this shit. Hell, Steven Van Zandt knows you. If Graham Nash seen you walking down the sidewalk, he'd stop you and say hello. The Fairley brothers love you. What the fuck, man?
Well, what's that mean?
Well, you have to put up with this shit on this show like this here? I'd walk out, man.
Maybe I should. Maybe I should walk out and do a show with Steven Van Zandt and Graham Nash and the Fairley Brothers.
That'd be a sick show.
That would be my favorite show. All right, thank you. Look who it is. This is uncomfortable. It's Hard Rock Johnny, the giver.
My Twitter was hacked this morning. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Johnny, why would you jump in the middle of a bit and worry about yourself?
Because I always worry about myself.
You don't need to. Everyone says nothing but... Here's the thing about Johnny. I saw him. He was talking everybody's ear off all night. When I try to call him over to talk, wants nothing to do with it.
I had to pull my headphones off. Like, what do you want, Johnny? What do you want, Johnny? What's up, Johnny?
You're kidding me.
Yeah.
Are you playing football this year, Johnny? Huh?
Chatterbox Johnny.
Be good, be good. Be good, be good, be good. I really went back old MTV for that one. Johnny, no one was meaning to put you down. I was just trying to make Opie think that Don loved us more than him. That's all.
He does. Because who doesn't?
No. Don loves Opie above all else. Don loves Opie the way Gurion loves rodents.
Oh my God.
That was so uncomfortable.
I never see, like, I never anybody Guri's brought in hasn't been staying with him, so that was fucking the dynamic of the relationship.
I've never seen Guri and Giddy and Sam stuff like we stay, I'll play, and it was literally cute.
He carries coffee around.
But do you think people don't know that they're physically attracted to another person, and they just think it's friendship?
No, I think Guri's in his own little world.
Because you know what that reminded me of? Me and New Pussy. That's exactly what he was doing.
Everything's great and interesting.
All right, here's the thing. Liz sets firewood. This. Yes, Fez, for once you're not being paranoid. That's exactly what it means. Put up or shut up. Wait, don't shut up, start talking.
See, it's just nasty. It's people that don't have any fucking better thing to do with their lives than to sit there all day long and just tweet mean things out.
What do you mean?
Things like that. It's, oh, wait, I have nothing going on in my life. And so what I'll do is I'll attack Fez. Because he's having a moment of weakness. He's having some time struggling.
Did you just say he was having a moment of weak ass?
No, I said weakness. So it's just try to pile on because they can't feel good about their own fucking lives, so they can just try to make me feel bad about mine. Try to make me trust me. Mission accomplished. I feel fucking shitty about myself. So keep fucking tweeting about it, assholes.
I'm starting to get that Thanksgiving feeling.
Warmth. Warmth in the soul.
By the way, we're doing all new Thanksgiving best ofs, first times. Then we do the Thanksgiving show at Johnny's place, the Hard Rock, where Johnny supplied all the food for everybody and was just so great about it, and actually went in pocket for that. Now this is going to make Eddie Trunk mad. You fucking never did that for me, dick.
Well, Steven gets mad too, though. That interview was good, but Steven,
yeah,
he gets mad about a lot of stuff too. That guy.
Who, little Steven?
Yeah.
Well, he's an organizer and a worrier. All the best ones are. Scott, Missouri, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, Ronnie, I just wanted to comment on the great chemistry you and Opie had today. And also ask, I'm not positive, but I thought I heard a promo for the Ron and Opie show.
Come on, don't do that.
See, now this is a guy who wouldn't have even called, wouldn't have taken the time to call, except that, you know what? Let me sit on hold for a while so I can try to fucking hurt Fez's feelings.
You shouldn't even
let me take that time out of my day, because that's more important than anything else going on in the world. Because they don't have anything going on in their world.
Who has something going on in their world?
Not anyone on Twitter, not anyone calling the show with that shit.
But does Chris have something going on in his world, or me? No one's. What are you going to be? Fucking Miley Cyrus?
Come on. Come on,
I mean,
man.
I don't know who's got anything going on. No one does.
I got an appointment with a bottle at about 4 o'clock.
Oh, man. You know what? I'm gonna leave here and go to sleep, but I will be thinking about you drinking. You know, you got a couple days before you got to start even worrying. You got.
This is the salad days right now.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna fucking rip it.
Chuck, you're on the Run and Fez show.
How are you, Fezzy?
Oh, fuck you, asshole.
Oh, jeez, somebody's calling the show.
No, it's fucking Chuck Wagon, fucking pervert from the Food Network.
Why are you going to pervert?
Hey,
they didn't even want to give him. They didn't even want him to win that show because of the horrible racist shit he puts online.
Oh, now listen to you. Who's being hateful?
You are. I'm answering your hate back, you fucking piece of shit.
Hey, Fezzy, how does the Chuck and Fez show sound?
It sounds like I wish my plane would go down before I even fucking was in a room with you.
Maybe this is plane nerves. What you have right now.
I definitely have plane nerves. You know what? You do the same fucking bit every fucking time you call.
Right,
so why don't you just fucking get a new act, asshole?
Fezzy, give it a little rest here. What you're really mad is you're mad at Johnny. That's who you're really mad at.
He's a villain.
I'm not mad at Johnny.
Oh, too bad.
One person at least isn't over there. Thank God. I always can count on Fez to not be mad at me.
John in New York, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, great show today, Ronnie.
Yeah.
Fezzy, you've had a great run. We accept your resignation. Can't wait for the Ron Opie and Jimmy shows, baby.
I'm not your baby. Thanks for copying Chris Stanley. No one has anything fucking new to say when they call this show.
I didn't
It's the same old shit.
Why are you mad?
Because they're trying to fucking kill me.
Why? No one's trying to kill you.
They either want me fired or dead. I read this shit online.
Why do you read this stuff online? What did you read online that's got you this upset?
Just stuff about, can't wait for the new Opie and Ron show. Fez should just go away.
Fez, you got to be like an athlete. They never read your own press clippings. Don't read your own press clippings.
Don't ever listen. Don't ever read it. Don't even listen to it.
And I know when Wiki's sending out emails, oh, this was so great, great chemistry, I know that's totally a shot at me.
Why would it be a shot at you?
Because I struggle on the air. I'm having anxiety problems. I have trouble. I freeze up, and
Since
this
when?
happens.
Since when?
For years now.
I've never picked up on it.
I never noticed. I listen all the time.
You know, I feel like
You and Ron are the only ones that are nice, Johnny.
I think that this is pre-vacation jitters that you have, Fez. This happens a lot of your vacations, and you just gotta chillax, as the kids say. Okay, put your ex in the freezer, aka chillax. Like when the kids get bad, I go, you better put that axe in the freezer and chillax. It's weird for me to be here because I'm used to that flow, the dance that me and Opie have. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. The fucking Twitter assholes point it out constantly.
It's the forbidden dance. The mystery dance.
Safety dance?
You know, let's go over here to... let's go to John. John, you're on the Run and Fez show.
Hey, buddies. Great show this morning. Ronnie,
I want to say happy Thanksgiving to you, John.
Yeah, and I want to wish happy Thanksgiving to you and everybody on the show there, and have a safe Thanksgiving. And well wishes to blow hard and stay strong. But, Fezzy, I want to tell you, man, you got nothing to worry about. You got legions of fans. I love all the stuff Ronnie does on all the other shows he does, but mostly I love the Ron and Fez show. And we couldn't do without you, buddy. You've cheered me up so many times and made a bad day good, and try to remember those things, man. We love you, Fezzy.
You're such an exception to the rule, John.
Well, you know what? Maybe he's not. Maybe he's not. Maybe he represents everybody, Fez. You know? Maybe that's for something you to put into your thinking cap, you know?
No, I've seen enough of the jerks online.
Yeah.
John's not in the majority there.
You want me to tell you who most of our audience is? Because I've seen the data.
Okay.
Most of our audience are returning Afghanistan veterans who now work as firefighters or paramedics. Most of our
Does
audience...
Liz Fire fall in that demographic?
You know you love Liz. She was one of the ones that got you the gay shirt that you're wearing now. Along with who else? Do you remember?
Shrek of Love and Holly from Seattle.
Remember when you forgot before and hurt their feelings?
Yeah, and you know, and then everyone gets pissed at me about that. I'm sorry, I fucking have to take pills for my heart, and they fuck with my head. I'm sorry, I wish I didn't have to take them. I wish they didn't leave me confused.
But you were doing the same thing before you took the pills. Why don't you just chill and not worry about it? What are you upset about?
I didn't mean to hurt Shrek's feelings or anyone else.
No one's hurt.
Things happen with this medicine where I just can't put my thoughts together.
But you were like that before the medicine, so don't worry about a thing, all right? You're not Johnny where you need constant attention and constant, thanks.
It's massaged constantly.
Only Thanksgiving is what I need.
You know what it's time for you to do, Fez? Take this vacation and just, turn down the heat on the brain butter. Think about nothing, all right? Sit down there and watch a little wrestling on TV, little Batman cartoons. Go in your old room and get your Spider-Man dolls and make them fight back and forth. Just relax. Go down to the beach and don't go in the water. Like when you were a kid. Don't go fishing. Don't go fishing. Don't go skiing.
None?
Don't eat any seafood. Just live right there near the beach.
But why live near the beach then?
Don't start, okay? You're going to enjoy yourself. You're going to be drinking.
Yes.
Shelby is... Well, he's going to be Shelby over his vacation. Look at me. I'm doing something I love to do over vacation. I'm looking forward to it.
What's that?
3 Opie shows.
Oh, wow.
See, I was just joking, Fez. I'm doing 4.
But, nobody out there realizes it. They just want to pile on.
Here's Rich in Michigan. Go ahead, Rich.
Hello, Ron. How you doing?
What do you say, buddy?
Hey, I was just going to say, as a listener of the show, I personally, a long time ago, started feeling like Fez pretty much hates all the listeners and everybody involved with the show other than you, so why are we still supposed to care about him?
Then fucking don't listen. Why are you calling in to bring up the comment? If you don't care about me, then you know what? Don't have the fucking thought in your head that I need to fucking call in there and try to talk shit about me.
Fez, let me
don't care about me. I would prefer it.
Here, watch the way that I do it. Rich, no one on radio likes their listeners. It's just a given. Don't take it personal, okay?
I don't take it personal. I'm just saying, if he's going to say over on the air that he don't give a fuck about the listeners, we're all assholes, why are we supposed to care about him?
I just said don't care about me. I don't care if you care about me. You are a fucking asshole for making this call.
I just want to pick out Big Easy is really doing a bang-up job.
He's on it today.
Yeah, he is on it today. Did you work with him a little bit?
Yeah, I more FaceTime with the E's. I call him E's for short.
I like E's too.
Yeah.
Because he's easy. He's easy like a Sunday morning. Johnny, was that really, when you come into the Hard Rock, is that really the Beatles' clothes and bags from their first flight?
Yeah, of course it is.
It's crazy to me.
Stuff here.
That stopped us in our tracks. And I feel like I've seen a lot of famous pants over the years. But we all were just freaked out by that.
Yeah, no, that was real. You also, when you walked into the room, those white doors are the original doors from the Abbey Road Studios, where they recorded the album. Yeah, they're the original Abbey Road Studio doors.
Hey, Lance in Louisiana. Go ahead, buddy.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey,
Fezzy, why are you mad at everybody else, but you're not going to bust Ron's balls? He's the one antagonizing you. Grow some nuts and bust his balls one time.
Grow some nuts and stick them in your mouth, asshole.
Hey, that's anti-gay.
Let me just say this, Fez. Just light me up. Today's your Thanksgiving light-up show.
No, you're the one person who's nice to me.
You're welcome.
I thought I was nice to you as well.
You're nice to me, too.
He takes all the turkey credit. He ruined that fucking bit
Well,
today.
he just tried to take some Ron credit there, too.
If there's one thing I can't stand, it's a needy person. And this morning, the neediest of all time. This morning, the neediest person went and tried to ruin that thing. And, of course, E-Rock had to go running it in. By the way, remind me, I've got to get E-Rock. Somebody sent me this tweet that E-Rock saw Gurion do something one day.
Okay.
And I got to get to the bottom of it, but I want to do it in front of Gurion. I don't even want. I want to hear the story with Gurion. I don't even want to know it first. But everybody was saying good stuff about you today, Fez.
Steven Van Zandt, that was it.
What you're saying? That's it. Like it's nothing.
Guy's a legend.
That's Little Steven, Miami Steve. That freaks me out. Hey, that he, comes down, and to say that's it would make Jerry Barker would go crazy if he thought that Little Steven felt like, oh, thanks for taking care of me. I don't know why you let that. Do we need to break here, Chris?
Yeah, we should break.
Coming up, Steve, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Yeah, I don't understand why Chris and Shelby are so happy with themselves, but everybody's trying to jump on Fez. I could have swore I heard E-Rock and Sam on the show this morning and not them.
Well, maybe he just thinks it isn't personal that I was invited to place as a guest. And there's no reason for him to freak out.
And look, people call me a pedophile and a centaur on the internet. I'm not freaking out over it.
Well, that's because they're right.
Well, they're not.
You fucked a pony. That makes you a pedophile centaur.
Lies.
Matt in Queens, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, buddies.
Hey.
$3 million this morning, Ronnie. 2.5 right now. You're right around 5.5 million.
Sweet.
Hicks, true or false? You are or you're not allowed in the pony exhibit at the Bronx Zoo?
I am allowed.
Fezzy, best of luck. I want to know if it's a one-way ticket to Florida.
Why don't you just go play the game show on the iBang and leave me alone today?
Good one. Is that your way of telling him to go to hell?
Yes, except the iBang isn't hell.
It's so literal.
That's a great tagline, though.
Go to the iBang, it's not hell. Let's go over to here's Audrey. Audrey, go ahead.
Hi, how are you? Well, I hope you guys are doing well.
We are, honey.
Great. I'm a very recent listener. I've only been listening for about 2 months. Just happened to I do sales, so I'm in the car all the time. And
Pharmaceutical sales, admit it.
I wish they make more money than I do. No, I actually staffing. I sell people just legally.
Ugh,
So.
Down south, selling people. Nothing changes, does it?
No. But I just wanted to tell Fez that I'm really look up to him for him putting himself out there with his issues and things like that. It takes a really strong person to really do those things. I've had anxiety and been on medication for 11 years, and I've had my highs, my lows. Thank goodness right now I'm at a really good point, but I had to separate myself from the negativity. And as soon as people start seeing you do good, they're going to try to bring you down. So all the people that call and say all these negative things, it's because their life is so horrible that it makes them feel good to try to put you down. And when they mentioned Florida, I was like, I have to call. I lived in Florida for about 6 years, and just this past year I was having a rough time. I went down twice, once during spring and once during summer by myself. And what really got my head cleared was I would just go sit on the beach by myself, had my towel, and sat there on the sand and just listened to the water and just completely put everything out of my head. And when I left, I felt like a completely new person. Like I was able to start over, put everything out.
Would you do that, Fez? Would you go lay on the beach next week?
I will. Yeah, I don't like the sand in my back hair, but yeah, I'll go. I will take a trip to the beach. Audrey, you don't even sound like you're the least bit anxious.
Look, she's turned it around.
That's what I'm saying. She's doing really good.
Yeah. I mean, it's taken. I've gone through. And even my doctor says that I mean I've gone through a lot through childhood and even as a young adult, and now I'm 33, so not quite mid-30s, but it's taken a lot to get me to where I am now, but it really took me separating myself from those negative people. And when people do try to bring it to me, I separate it, ignore it, and keep myself focused.
Thanks, Audrey.
Because,
I'd have to have Twitter shut down to get away from it, but thank you.
You don't have to look at it, Fez.
Yes. Yeah. Because, you need to worry about you. And you are the most important. And honestly, it is because their lives are that bad. It makes them feel good to put other people.
Here's what you got to do,
you
Fez.
are great.
You've got to dive in and swim around Lake Fez. You are the only person to know you don't focus on yourself at all. It's never about you. It's always about the other person. You give, you give, you give. But maybe the tank is empty right now, You got
to fill that thing up.
Right. Maybe you ought to go to the appreciation station, put that fucking guzzle down your gullet.
Suck.
Yeah, and start sucking it
suck a
till
chunk.
you empty.
Fill yourself.
That'd be great. Here's Frank. Frank, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, I hear the new show is going to be called Jim, Oprah, and Benetton in the morning, and the tag phrase is going to be a job on the radio, Fezzes without us.
See, he's making that up. There's not going to be a jobs show or a jobs fair.
He sounded like Yoda.
Yeah, some people do. Some people sound like Yoda. There's nothing you can do about it. Chris in Bestchester, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Yeah, hey, Ron. I was at the Hard Rock the other night, and I met you outside the entrance, and you couldn't have been nicer. You shook my hand. You came in smelling like cigars, which I thought was pretty funny.
Well, remember what I said to you? Shake the hand that shook the world. Remember that?
Yeah, I did. I shook the hand, and you've been shaking the world. I just want to tell you that, everybody on your staff couldn't have been nicer. I met Pep, and I met Shelby, and my wife, who knows nothing about the show. I tell her because I listen during the course of a day. I'm in a truck all day, so she's in an office. She had a blast. She actually loved Big J, and everything was great. The food was great. I had to cut out a little early because I had to catch a 10:00 train, but we all had a great time, and we really appreciate it.
All right. Peace, man. I'm glad to hear it.
Okay, thanks, man.
Peter in Mississippi, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
But is?
Yeah.
Hey, Fez, just to go back to some of your little bit of your own advice there, buddy, just fuck all those Twitter responders.
Fuck all you Twitter responders. Fuck all you Twitter responders. Fuck all you Twitter responders.
There you go, buddy.
It's all right there for you, Fez. Chris, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Yeah, I just wanted to let Fizzy know that, I enjoy your show and everything, but I would much rather listen to Fizzy on the radio than with you than Opie on the radio with you. Of course, that does mean that I prefer silence over Opie.
That's just mean.
It's mean all over the place.
Yeah, and just delivered like a hayseed. That's the weird part. Look what it is, our buddy Rich the fireman.
Hey, Ron, how are you?
Very, very good. Great to see you tonight, my pal.
Dude, that was an awesome, awesome night. And I just want to call and thank you for that. And I don't know how the Hard Rock can make turkey taste so good, but
They made really terrific turkey, and it all goes out to John. John did it, not Don. John's the best person in the world, not the guy who came up with and put this thing together for us. It's our buddy John.
100%, right?
Love John.
Yeah.
Actually, John did an amazing job. By the way, Rich, you got a very attractive wife.
Thank you. I did well. I definitely did, better than I deserve, but I'm lucky with that one.
It was the fireman thing that worked for you, wasn't it?
Yeah, you got to use that card when you can.
Yeah, smart.
But I was going to get on the line for the open mic, and then when the line died down a bit, but when I saw everybody getting gutted, it was like a firing squad. I'm like, I'm not going.
Nobody's going to get it first. No, believe me, you would have been perfect because Attell, is big into the veterans, and everybody loves first responders. But yeah, they got gutted one after another.
That was hilarious.
Yeah,
And
it
Rich-
was the funniest thing ever. Go ahead, Fuzzy. I stepped all over you.
Rich, thank you very much for the painting you did for me. That was a really, really sweet gift.
Oh, it was my pleasure. Happy Thanksgiving. I think we should be giving gifts on Thanksgiving instead of Christmas.
You know what? I like just one thing, not even to have gifts. I think it's wonderful that we're like I'm going down to my family without worrying about anything except for the appetite. That's the gift that I'll be giving.
Bring it.
Thank you, my
There you
friend.
go.
Take care.
Happy Thanksgiving. Goodbye.
What a good man. Here's Joe in Utah. You're on the Ron Fez show.
Hey, Ron, you just told Fez to focus on the show and not on Twitter, and he said, no, I'm just going to say something stupid.
Yeah.
So he doesn't want to work.
Yeah, I don't understand that either, Fez.
Well, obviously neither do you, because you wait on hold for a radio show during the day.
Why is that bad that people listen to my show and hold on to talk to me? Why are we attacking them for that?
He's attacking me.
I'm trying to tell you, this is how I make my living too. You know what I mean? I don't want it to seem like it's a bad thing to listen to a radio show or call it. I want to say happy Thanksgiving to my buddy Tom in Madison. Hey, Tom.
Hey, happy Thanksgiving to you guys, too. This is, I think, the 10th year we've come into this Thanksgiving week with you guys as my friends, radio friends, and, again, you've changed the way I think. Even you, Fezzy, and you're down in the dumps, go to Japan, dude. But anyway, when you brought up the freshmen, the one Brando and Broderick, every time I think of Bert Parks now, I think of, there she is, Miss Komodo Dragon.
That's the strangest scene.
Yeah, but anyway, yeah, thanks a lot, guys. And Fezzy, we're waiting for you to rebound. We know it's going to happen, and fuck all those Twitter guys. Fuck them.
I agree.
So thanks again, brothers, and be safe and have a good one. And we love you out here on the road, dudes. So you help us through the day. So
Talk to you later, my friend. Coming up in just a little bit, it's Ron White Unmasked. Ron's going to be playing the Maryland Theater in Hagerstown, Maryland this Saturday. Shows at 7 and 9:30. This is an amazing performer. And then you'll be able to see him at Madison Square Garden April the 18th. The one and only Ron White. Mark, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, Ronnie, how you doing?
Good.
Okay, I suffer from anxiety, and my doctor wants to put me on Seroquel, and I wanted to ask Fez if he's ever been on Seroquel, and if it did anything for him.
No, I've been on a bunch of shit, and it's never helped. It's just actually made some situations worse.
Okay, I didn't know if you'd ever been on Seroquel
No, I had
or not. But
never tried that one.
all right, I was just curious. Okay, thanks, Fez.
Is that one you think he could use?
I don't. I have such a bad physical.
The Advice Show.
I have such a bad physical reaction to those that I don't know. I don't think so.
Footer, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, what's up, boys? Maybe this will help out Fezzy a little bit. I wanted to just make sure that he knows some of my best Ron and Fez moments are because of my guy Fez. I mean, wait, it's because of soundboard Fez, not the right. But look, he's still his voice, right? He should feel good. Fez?
Yeah, great. Thank you. Thank you for the nice Thanksgiving wishes. You have a great holiday, too.
You too, buddy. Not too much turkey, though, okay?
Yeah, don't worry about me, okay? Just, you don't have to be fucking concerned about me, all right?
Why are you yelling? Fezzy, stop it.
You stop
You're gonna blow a stint. You're going to blow a stint. I just said.
You're hoping I blow a stent. That's what your goal is when you call in and start your shit call. You're hoping that happens to me.
Don't let yourself get upset,
What am I,
Fez.
like Jesus? It's me who's getting upset, Ron.
Thanks.
Asshole.
David, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Yes, gentlemen, good afternoon. I'm glad to be calling through. This is one of my favorite programs when I'm on the road. This is what I listen to. And the Ron and Fez, your chemistry is fantastic.
Thank you.
And I'm just calling to Fez, cheer up, man. You are one of the most creative people I've heard on the radio. I listen to this. This is my therapy. I went through years of being a fuck up and all that, and when I straightened up, I got off all medications and all that, and I listen to comedy. Comedy's my therapy, and Fez, you're one of my therapists. Even as messed up as you sound right now on the radio, I love listening to you, brother. You guys make my day. I'm on 95, cruising along here, and I had to pull over and call and say, man, you guys are great. Fez, you're part of the show, man. I wouldn't listen to it I would listen to it with just Ron, but still, man, the Ron and Fez show makes my ride pleasurable. And I just want to wish you both a happy, healthy holiday. And Fez, cheer up, man. You're one of the most creative guys on the radio. Some of the shit you come up with is comic genius.
Mm-hmm.
It's genius, man. Keep it up. You're good at this. And stop listening to the Twitter haters, because people take more energy to hate than they do. People like you, they don't say anything. People hate you.
It may be the worst invention that's ever been put on humanity.
Fez, you don't sound very thankful this Thanksgiving.
Just stop listening.
I'm not feeling it today.
Today's the day. This is the time to be thankful. We've got a big Thanksgiving week coming up. You got to start getting into this, you know? That's where you need to be. Charles, you're on the Run and Fez show.
Hey, Fez, we love you. Are you there?
Thank you. Thank you for being one of the few cool people today.
Well, hey, have you tried the Lamictal or Lamotrigine? These are two, I think they're like anti-seizure medicines that they found that people with a lot of anxiety...
I appreciate it, but I just kind of went through that. I've tried these things. Yes, I was on the Remictol.
I missed these kind of calls on Opie Radio today, you know?
Well, good luck, Fez, with whatever.
The Advice Show.
Bye.
Thanks. Peace.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Take care. Hey, Bo, you're on the Run and Fez show. We're just getting ready to throw it over in a couple minutes, huh? 10 minutes. Sorry,
I won't stay. You're talking to Bo, is that right?
That is right, Bo.
Hey, listen, I'm kind of a new listener. I live in this little mountain town called Telluride, Colorado. It's a big ski area. I've been skiing forever. We have 4 weed shops in our town, legal weed for a population of 1,000 people. Anyway, I'm just driving home from Denver. I just spent a couple days in Denver with my 2 sons, and I'm going through South Park, Colorado. So, of course, that makes me think of you guys, the humor that comes out of that place. But, Ron, one of the reasons I was calling, when I first started listening to you a couple weeks, maybe a month ago, you were talking, I think it was you talking about having a night audit job at some seedy motel next to an airport.
Yeah.
That was one of the most interesting bits I've ever heard, because I run a hotel in Telluride, Colorado. It was just interesting to hear your perspective on a seedy place like that right next to
I would have been the kind of employee that would have been trying to rob you blind.
Oh, absolutely. Don't worry. We get them all the time. Yeah. I know exactly what you're saying. We're a small private hotel.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't want to hold you guys up, Fez. I really enjoy you. I like your guys' show. I live in a town of 1,000 people. I listen to you guys all the time. Really enjoy it. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Happy Thanksgiving to you guys.
It is Happy Thanksgiving. Dave in Washington, you're on the Run and Fez show.
Hey, speaking of advice shows, Ron, I have an advice for you. You should see if you can get Tom Sizemore to be second mic on your show. He was fucking amazing on the O&A show the other day. That would be awesome.
He's terrific. All right, thanks.
Yeah.
Peace.
Yeah, they would want anyone but me. I understand. I get it. You can try to hide your insults using Tom Sizemore, but I get it. I understand.
Should I take some medication calls?
No,
medication calls. It's medication calls.
I'm on enough medication. I understand people wanting to push more on me, but I can't handle what I'm on now.
Ray J, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, what's up, Ron? Sound like $1 million.
Thanks.
Hey, Fez, I was wondering, have you ever thought about trying cyanide, maybe?
Yeah, see, this is another, death wish on Thanksgiving. Just wishing me dead.
It's just a suggestion, man. Come on.
I don't even think this asshole's joking. I know he's not joking.
Here's Brian in Canada. Go ahead, Brian.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Happy Thanksgiving from the deep freeze up here. Hey, Fezzy, listen. I recently came out of the closet, and one of my biggest pushes was when you came out a couple years ago, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
I listened to the show, and I have been for quite some time, and that was one of my inspirations. It took me a while. I had some other pushes from some close friends, but that was one of the biggest reasons that allowed me to get the courage up to come out. So I wanted to call, and it took a lot of courage for me to call and even say this to you. I finally decided to do it. I'm going to be 39 tomorrow, and this happened within the last month. So I wanted to say thank you to you. I love you on the show. I love Ronnie. I love Chris Stanley, Pepper Hicks, a.k.a. So thank you, and just keep doing what you're doing, and fuck everybody else. Fuck those people that shit on you.
Thanks, man. I'm glad you were finally able to do that. Everybody does it at their own speed.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, and it took you a long time to do it, and
Probably too long, but yeah.
It really encouraged me. So thank you, and happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving to you, my friend. I look at you, Fez. You're a life changer. You're a life changer for that guy.
That should make you feel good.
I'm glad something worked out good for him. That's a great thing.
And worked out good for you too. It worked out good for him because you were one of the people that pushed him. Candyman, my buddy.
Hey, buddies. Long time no talk to you.
You've been busy man, huh?
It's almost to the first of the year, then it goes back to normal.
Yes.
But I want to come to
Candy
Fez's
time
aid here. I heard everybody giving you a hard time, Fez. You know I got your back. And we know how much I appreciate you. So, happy Thanksgiving, boys. Fezzy, I'm always here for you, and I hope you're feeling better. And you know how much we love you. I listened to you guys for I don't know how many years, and I've always loved you, Fez. So
we're getting ready to wrap this one up, but we will be throwing you directly into the Unmasked with the one and only Ron White. Terrific Unmasked, really funny, really open, and we just had a grand time with him. All next week, we've got best stubs, and then the Thanksgiving shows on Thursday and Friday. You got something you wanted to read there, Chris?
Oh, no, you just go to tatersalad.com for all of Ron White's upcoming dates, tour dates.
Tater salad. Here is JR. JR, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, Fez, I just want to say that I listen to the show since day one that you were on XM. I work in a factory. I listen to you guys every day. And I love you, love the show. Ron, you do a hell of a job. Happy Thanksgiving.
Same to you, my friend. Let me go over to our buddy Bobby the Champ. Hey, Champ.
Hey, buddies. I want to thank you guys for having me the other night. I had a blast. It was hilarious. It was a ton of fun. And I know this is small, Fez, but what I'm kind of thankful for is, when you came out gay, I always consider myself an open-minded person, didn't think of myself as anti-gay because I wasn't, but I wasn't really active about it. Now I try to get involved with things that are pro-gay causes, and when I know people who aren't anti-gay are saying anti-gay things, I'll kind of step in and say, that it's not cool to say one thing or another because, this I learned from Ron. If you are for things that benefit you, you're just a Republican. So, what I'm thankful for is the Ron and Fez show, making me a cool person and turning me on to cool stuff. So, cool entertainment. That's what I'm thankful for.
Good to talk to you, Bobby. 866 Ron Zero Fez. 866 Ron Zero Fez. Here's Frogman.
Ronnie B,
Hey,
I got a second mic idea for you. How about a ventriloquism dummy?
come on.
You don't even have to be good at it. We can't see it.
This is
That's the idea from the guy who thought it was a good idea to call himself Frogman.
Well, not everybody has a normal first name, Fez. Wiki said, Happy Thanksgiving, and to tell Fez I love him. Why would Fez say things about me and how I thought you and Opie sounded this morning?
I took it as a hidden shot, a veiled insult.
How did you even hear that he said that we had chemistry? Where did that come from?
That was on the air today.
Oh, he said that on the air?
Uh-huh.
I didn't know that Wiki was on the air.
That text got read on the air.
Oh. So what you wanted to say, Opie read that text on the air?
Yeah.
Not he said it on the air, because he didn't say it on the air.
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
That's okay.
it was...
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
that's what I meant.
I'm sorry. So we got to throw this one over to the Unmasked show, which you're going to love with Ron White. What I like doing this because it's kind of my third show of the day. And no, I'm not sticking around to do Sam and Than, even though it was great dropping in on them last time.
You're in for the cycle today.
No. I decided to fucking pull myself out of the game. Take my cleats off and put on Converse and sit there. It's always the weirdest thing, right? If you take off your fucking cleats and then sit there in a pair of cons, you're like, why does this feel
that
like
right?
the dumbest thing ever?
Is that right?
So, Chris Stanley, have a happy Thanksgiving. Fez Watley, happy Thanksgiving to you. You kept it together this year, and I'm really, really proud of you. I thought you were going to go, but you held it down, and you made liars out of them all. Shelby, I get that you want to do a Cutter's version of Thanksgiving where you're not going to go be with your mom. Did she ask you to come to Portland?
She just left it up to me, but yeah, I declined.
How come you won't let me talk to her?
I don't know. It just seems weird to me.
That's why you never fit in here, kid, because that feels weird. That's why you never feel like one of us. Because I talk to, we all look out for each other. But if this is what you need to do this Thanksgiving, go ahead and do it. Chris Stanley, enjoy yourself.
I am going to enjoy myself. I want you to enjoy yourself, too.
Don't worry about me. I always enjoy myself, all right?
All right.
I'm going to have a great time. I'll be asleep within 15 minutes. And then after that, I'm going to go back and take a nap. So, I'm going to break up my sleep with a little bit of nap for the next couple of days. And that's off to the Chesapeake Bay. Make sure you listen to the Thanksgiving shows. It'll be on Thursday and Friday, and the best ofs are going to be fun, too.